Nosy Nikki messages me on June 25th. Hey Douglas, your profile has been popping up in my feed lately. I noticed we're both connected to Richard J. Well, Richard J. apparently is connected to everybody that spams me because he accepts every inbox request. So at this point, Richard J. Blank is no longer on my friends list. Even though he probably is a good business contact, his willingness to accept any and everybody on LinkedIn has, by proxy, made me a target. She goes on, to be honest, I'm quite impressed with your work at D-Advocate & Associates, exclamation point. So I should have yelled that. I'm quite impressed with your work at D-Advocate & Associates, exclamation point.
Well, you should only yell it if it's in all caps.
Oh, that's true, exclamation point.
But you should deliver it with a smile because it has an exclamation point.
I got that. I'm going to disclaim it. Looks like you do a great job. So would love to invite you to my network. So I reply, nice message. Thanks so much for the outreach and kind words, Nosy Nikki. More than happy to connect with you. Not too shortly after that, I think we're looking at later that evening. Hi Douglas, I'm excited to share something that might be super valuable for your team. We've recently launched an advanced LinkedIn automation platform that allows businesses to generate leads and do LinkedIn prospecting on complete autopilot. Imagine sending automated connection requests with a highly personalized note to your target audience, then delivering a message once your connection request is accepted, probably 12 hours later. Warming your prospects up by endorsing their skills, liking a post, or following their profile on LinkedIn, all things that she did to me. Mm-hmm. Then sending a follow-up in a few days and shooting another follow-up if there's no response, all fully automated, like she's telling me what's about to come.
Okay.
With Blank, you build prospecting campaigns by selecting desired LinkedIn actions, delays, and conditions, and let it run in the cloud for you, even if your PC is switched off.
Wow.
It's always on. It's always watching. The call is coming from inside the house. Learn more. I just asked her completely at point blank in response the next morning. Thanks, Nosy Nikki. Are you using this software to prospect me? Now, this is what's interesting. It takes her a couple of days. Probably because the software didn't know how to respond to my question and she had to go to her boss and say, how do I act now?
Right.
So I get the response, hi Douglas, yes, I am using the tool as we speak. Sounds weird. Please let me know if you have any questions about blank, smiley face. So I just replied, great. I seem to miss the highly personalized note. Can you show me where that was in your messaging?
So you're challenging her?
No, she told me exactly what the software did. I just was hoping to see in her messaging where she found that highly personalized note. Unfortunately, she never responded.
Wow. All we heard was crickets.
That's it. And which
so even to today, she's not responded?
No, never responded. That's the crazy thing. I didn't let go. She did.
Do you think that she went silent because you challenged her or because you were no longer qualified?
I think she went silent because she didn't know how to do her job when the bot couldn't take it any further.
So she was hoping that her tool that she was looking to promote to you was going to completely relieve her of having to be human or responsive.
Well, as she explained it, that's what it does, but it didn't do it very well. But the problem is her goal was just to get me handed off to a salesperson. That was her whole goal. She didn't care if it was a good fit. Her job was to get somebody to take a call with me. Every message she was trying to get me to discuss, and she wasn't direct about it, but she was saying, when can we talk? Yada, yada, yada.
Everything was about her and her product and what it does. Also, the phrase, your profile has been popping up in my feed. I don't know what that means. No one's profile pops up in my feed.
Her whole thing is explaining the product. Her whole thing is getting me to get to a demo by over-explaining the product to me. But what she failed to do was demonstrate how well the product worked on me.
Right, especially when you asked where was the personalized message. Frankly, it could have been answered by a robot. It certainly should have been answered by her. And notice that she is asking you to take several actions. One is to look at links and the other is to watch a video. Why on earth would a prospect take their time to do that?
I would think that their envisioned workflow was that I would click one of those links and then suddenly get into a buy now, discount here, sign up. And then she gets a point or a credit based on if I signed up.
Okay.
So my assumption is she's trying to just get me to click any of the links she provides, because then I'm going to be into their clickbait workflow. And I didn't, because I had no interest. Looking at the first message, though, based on what she said she did, her idea of a personalized note is mentioning we both have a shared connection, and then using technology to place my company name in the second paragraph.
Right.
So that's not highly personalized. That's not even personal.
But it's faint praise, right? Looks like you do a great job.
It sounds like a robot. It sounds like a robot that was like taught how to have conversational, engagement that goes, hello, I see that you have a shirt on. Shirts are things that I like.
I am not a robot.
Please tell me about your day. Citizen number 47297. John. Sorry, Nikki, you're doing it wrong.